Welcome back, people. Today we will see how to select a HTML element with JavaScript. We can select the element in HTML using few different methods. Let's look at one of them in this video. We already know that in HTML document, all the elements are arranged in a hierarchical order, which is known as DOM, which stands for Document Object Model. Now, let's see how we can select a particular element in the code. So for that, let's first print the whole document. So I have a HTML code here. It has a heading and a unordered list. It also has a title over here. So what I'm going to do is open it in a web page, refresh. So now let's open the console. Here it is. So here let's type document. So we get the whole HTML code as output. Let's open this. You have the head section and the body section. You can also expand this to see the list here. Now let's be more specific. We know head and body are the children of HTML. So what we will do is document dot first element child and press enter. You still get the head and the body because the HTML tag is the first element child of the document. So next, what we will do is select only the head. So to do that, we will see. So here, what we are doing is document dot first element child selects the whole HTML document, and we have another first element child which selects only the head. So let's run this. You get only the head as the output. So let's see how to select only the body. So we already know head is the first element child and we have two element childs, and so body is the last element child. So let's press enter. We get only the body as output. Now let's go back to the code, and over here I'm going to add a input method and a button. So now we have a heading tag, a input, a button, and a unordered list. Now let's try and select only the heading in the body of the document. So let's go back to the console, press refresh. This will clear all the the console screen. Now, what we are going to do is select only the heading from the HTML document. So here, document selects the whole file, and first element child selects everything inside the HTML tag. We have to select the last element child to select only the body. Inside the last element child, we have to select the first element child, which is the heading. As I told you, this selects only the h1 tag. Now let's save this inside a variable. So we have a variable called heading1, and it has the value of document.firstElementChild, which selects the whole document. The last element child selects only the body, and the first element child selects only the heading. So the heading gets stored in heading1. So now what we will do is change its inner HTML to welcome back people, and then press enter. So as you can see, since we changed the heading once inner HTML to welcome back people, the heading gets changed to welcome back people. Now the text has changed. We can also change the style of an element. Let's see how that works. So here what we are doing is selecting the heading element and changing its style and particularly its color to yellow. So here it changed to yellow. We can also select an element and make it do things. For example, we have a input element over here which is of the type checkbox. So let's go to our code. Uh, okay, we didn't save this. Let's save this first. Go to our code, I mean the website, and press refresh. Here we have the input checkbox and a button. So now let's try to select the checkbox from the console. So we are using the function query selector and giving it an input of the element's name, that is input, and using a method called dot click. Now if you run this, the checkbox gets clicked. The query selector looks for the object or element that is specified inside the entire document, and then the click method clicks the selected object, that is, in this case, the input object. This is the use of query selector. We also have to remember every object has its own properties and methods. Methods are like functions, and properties are the things or values that describe something about the object. Methods are the things that the object can do. We can use JavaScript to manipulate the object, and we do it using the dot notation. We have two type of properties, the get and the set property. The get property gets a value from the object's property, and the set property sets a value to a property of the object. We can also call the methods that are associated with the object with the help of the dot notation. So with this, we will end this video. I hope you would have liked the video. Thank you for watching. Do like, share, and subscribe to Supporting Tech.